Okay, welcome back to the flipped class. Today we're going to talk about comparing decimals. We've been all through what decimals are, how we find them, how we go from fractions to decimals and back again, okay? But now we're going to actually compare using the greater than, less than, or equal to symbols. Okay, the whole number to the left of the decimal is your whole number. So in 43 and 81 hundredths, 43 is the whole number. It's just like if you had $43.81, you have 43 whole dollars and then 81 hundredths of that extra dollar, okay? Anything to the right of the decimal is part of the whole or less than 1, okay? 43 and 81 hundredths. Like I said, the decimal is 0.81 or 81 hundredths, all right? As you can see here, I have a number line, and obviously number lines get larger as they go to the right. So we have 31 to 32, and in between you have all the decimals that would start with 31 as the whole number and then have the decimal to the right, okay? We have 31.25, 31.5, 31.75, okay? There's all kinds of decimals that are on there. Those are just the 3 I put on there. And why would those sound familiar? Because $31.25, $31.50, $31.75, okay? It's kind of easier to think about it in dollars and cents, all right? 31 and 23 hundredths, that would be somewhere around here, okay? It's greater than 31, but it's way less than 32, but it's still within that one whole, kind of like in measurement, okay? If you're going from 2 inches to 3 inches, any fractions in between would be still within that 1 inch, okay? Just like 68 hundredths, it's less than 1, okay? It's 0.68, there's 0 whole numbers there, so it is less than 1. Let's write a couple of decimals and then compare them, okay? Let's try 32 and 8/10, all right? Well, I have my whole chart here. 32, I have a 3 in the tens place, so I'm going to put that in the tens. I've got a 2 in the ones place, so I'm going to put that in the ones. And 8/10. The and is the decimal point. The 8 goes in the tenths. And there's my number, 32.8. Okay? Let's look at now 32 and 84 hundredths. All right? Still a 3 in the tens, still a 2 in the ones. And is my decimal point, and 84 hundredths. I have 8 in the tenths, 4 in the hundredths. Which is bigger? Well, it might seem like it's easy to see, but if you really want to compare what you can do, since the 32 and 8/10 has no hundredths, you can put a 0 there, okay? The whole number is the same, so we don't even need to look at the whole number anymore. We see that they're both 32 and change, if you will, all right? So what's bigger, 80 cents or 84 cents? 84 cents. That's how I compare, okay? I look at it that way. There's a couple other ways we can do it. Here we have 2 wholes, okay? One is split into hundredths, and one is split into tenths. So there's 100 boxes compared to 10 rows, okay? Let's fill in 30 hundredths, okay? I'll just do that. Whoops. I don't want to do it that way. Just to make it a little more clear, which you'll see in a minute. There's 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, which is the same as 30 hundredths, okay? Let's fill in the tenths just to confirm that, okay? 1/10, 2/10, and 3/10, okay? Now, put that all together. Let's move this over that, and what do you see? If I can get it exact or close enough, all right? They're the same. They are equivalent. So 3/10 equals 30 hundredths, okay? Because the 0 is just showing that there are no hundredths, okay? They are equivalent. Let's look at a couple more. We're going to fill in the hundred chart, 21 hundredths of the hundred chart, okay? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay? Let's fill in 2/10, because we're going to compare 21 hundredths and 2/10, all right? 1/10, 2/10, okay? Now what I should have done is fill it across, okay? But you can see that this is 2 whole rows. Well, the 21 hundredths has 2 whole rows, but then it also has an extra 1, so it's just a little bit bigger. The other way you can do it is this. Put that in marker. Marker, okay? 21 hundredths I line up the decimal to compare it with 2/10, okay, what's bigger, 21 or 20? Because I can put that 0 there because there are no hundreds. I'm going with 21, so 21 hundredths, okay? Let's compare some of these real quick. 0.385 or 1.385, which is bigger? Well, you don't even need to look at the decimal in this case. This has no whole numbers. This has 1. This is change, and this is a dollar and change. Well, you'd rather have a dollar and change, right? So of course, 1.385 is larger, is greater than. How about this one? 0.08 and 0.80. I guarantee you, on tests that you're going to see coming up, you're going to see things like this where they try to trick you because it's the same numbers, just flip-flopped, okay? Well, what would you rather have? If this was, we're talking about change here. Would you rather have 8 cents in your pocket, or would you rather have 80 cents in your pocket? I'd rather have 80 cents. 38.2, 38.02. Look, the whole number is the same. So do I even need to worry about it? No, I don't, okay? I just need to look at 0.02 or 2 hundredths or 0.2, which is 2/10. And I can even add that 0 there just to make it match. 20 or 2, which would you rather have? I'd rather have 20 cents, okay? 3.9, 3.199, okay? 9/10, you can fill it in, right? 9/10, you can fill in those extra zeros. 900 or 199. I mean, that's kind of a no-brainer, okay? Just that easy. What I would like you to do, I've got 1.42, 1.77, 1.12, 1.9, 0.90, 0.09. And if you need to hear that again, rewind it, play it back, pause it, whatever. I got a number line here between 1 and 2. All these numbers will fit in this number line. I would like you to draw that, put them in the correct order, bring it to class tomorrow. If you have any questions about comparing decimals, we'll take those tomorrow. Take those then. We'll see you then.